Friday night, everybody. Woo! Hope everybody's having a good night. Do a little live stream here on a Friday night. Happy VD Day. Valentine's Day. The happiest day of... No, it's not. It's boring. We got Mr. Rob, Cheap Comic Collector, with us tonight.
Yes.
We got Matt, Heroes for Hire Counselor.
I'm going to send the link to Kevin.
We might have a few other people hopping on. How's everybody been doing? How you guys been doing?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
It's been all right. It's been all right. I did my taxes today and I got screwed. So
what? How's that happen?
Normally I don't have to pay taxes, right? It's just because of my mom being a dependent. I can claim head of household. I don't make that much money. I have, because I'm self-employed, I have tons of deductions. Normally it just hits zero and I don't have to pay anything. But because I've been selling all these comic books online, things changed this year.
Hey guys, it was weird. Your live wasn't coming up on my YouTube. I had to find you on the list down there. It didn't show you as live. Maybe I refreshed, so I figured it would. But.
I try to keep my comic book selling on the down low.
Well, unfortunately, PayPal knows all about it.
Those were gifts. I received gifts. It was friends and family.
Here's your $10.99.
Yeah, I know.
I from eBay today, or a couple of days ago. I actually sold so much they sent me a $10.99 from eBay. Like, damn it!
Dang.
I think I went over by $400.
I got one of those on.
I really don't sell that much, so I'm probably cool for now.
I've never gotten a $10.99 from eBay before.
I don't think. I mean, they just started it like last year or something. I think so. It's new, you know. When they used to do them if you were doing like $10,000 or something, but now you can only. Now it's like $600 or something.
That's what it was. I've never went over 10,000 until this year, and I only went over by $400.
That sucks. I got one when I was on Mercari.
I'm in no danger of getting past $10,000.
You don't think, but you'll be surprised at how quick it adds up.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to sell on Mercari stuff, and I got one last year. I was like, what the hell? What is this? And I had only sold like $800 worth of stuff, and they still sent me one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? $800? What?
Yeah, they're just covering their butts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, if you sell $200 a week on a claim sale, you'll go over 10,000.
That's awesome.
Every week for 52 weeks, yeah. But I'm in no danger of that happening. Not yet.
A little more stock.
I was going to say, not yet. You will be.
Heck yeah.
At least not in a year, or is that just total 10,000?
For the year.
In a year. Okay.
The whole calendar year.
I'm not worried about it. You know what I am worried about? I'm happy about? I got all my books. I got some of my books today. My CDC books are coming back tomorrow, but mistakes were made. The Wolverine 1 only got a 7.0. I could have swore it was an 8.5. And then the one of the ASMs got an 8. And then the other ASM got a 9.2. And the other two, one of the Wolverines got a 9.2. The Wolverine issue 10 got a 9.6, and then issue 8 got a 9.2, which is not bad. But I'm just disappointed in the 7. I could have swore it looked better than that, but I must have missed something. I needed to. Next time I'm going to look at it with a magnifying glass.
Yeah, I got a jeweler's loop, bro.
How does that work? So how do they charge you for that? Like, okay, so how much did that to get the Wolverine?
To get it graded, you
graded
$25 a book, And if you need a signature authentication, it's $22 extra.
Oh, really?
And if you want to get it cleaned or pressed, it's $11. I didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't do that. So I just did the 25. Now, next time I'm just going to send in 2 books because I can't afford to send in a bunch because I got to get 2 signature verified. I got like a Todd McFarlane, and they do authentication, and but they can tell it's their signature, then you get the authentication. And I could tell Todd McFarlane's signature a mile away, so I'm pretty sure it's legit. I got it from Austin LeMay, and Austin doesn't have anything.
I was going to say, Todd McFarlane has signed so much stuff, they probably don't even look. They just assume it's real.
They just go like this. That's Todd. Next.
That's
Todd. Next.
Next. Yeah.
He's got a very distinctive autograph too.
I really never cared for him that much when I was younger, like years ago. Thought he was kind of an arrogant dick. But
kind of is, but
he is, but he's not as bad anymore.
Yeah, he's mellowed with age. When I met him in '94, he was an arrogant prick.
Oh, he was the hot shot then, though. He was the hot shot upstart.
Yeah,
and he was just like.
I mean, also there's always, it was Dragon Con, it was Atlanta Comics Expo actually, which was held in the same weekend as Dragon Con, right up the street. This was before they merged into one big giant thing. So you walked up the street, you got a membership to Ace for free. And the only reason anybody went up there was for McFarlane's autograph, because there was hardly anybody at the Comic-Con.
Yeah.
They were all at Dragon Con, except when McFarlane came in.
And
he did that whole lottery thing then. There was 1,000 people wanting autographs, so they had blocks of tickets. You got a ticket, and whatever number was on it, they had a time schedule. You come back at this time and get in line if you got numbers so-and-so to so-and-so.
Well, one of the reasons I liked him is he was arrogant, but like he was like one of these people that was confident in his ability.
Yeah.
And he was like not worried to like do something scary. Like, we're going to leave you guys. We don't need your help anymore.
Yeah.
You're holding us back. And we can argue whether he did a lot of the image stuff's not high quality. I know looking back, but there was some cool stuff though. I remember when Wildcats came out, I thought it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then Spawn, I just love Spawn from the get go, even though he's not the best writer in the world. But the one thing I like about Todd was that, like, just like to have it's important in any industry like that, or like acting or anything, art. You got to have confidence in yourself. You got to have confidence in your ability, to the point of arrogance. Sometimes, like basketball players, they're arrogant. Well, if you want to be the best, you got to think you're the best. Like, I don't know, maybe that's a weird thing to say, but like Michael Jordan, he knew he was the best. Everybody knew he was the best.
Yeah. Well, you have to have it. You have to have it.
Taken seriously as the best. You got to act the part.
You got to do You got to.
Well, that's like when you go in for an acting gig for an audition. It's like, you can't. It's like when you're going down a trail and you see a mountain lion. You're never supposed to. If you make eye contact, you're not supposed to keep. That's the way it is, because you're standing there in front of anywhere between 5 and 10 people in a camera, and if it's either you either memorize what they give you, the sides they sent you, or you or they just give you the script when you're there, right? If they give you the script when you're there and you're reading it with them, it's fine. But man, if it's like a prepared audition and you get in there and you have, and then half the time you'll spend, a good 5-6 hours memorizing this crap. And then they'll be like, all right, well, just put the script down and let's just do this scene here. And you're like, what? Yeah. Okay. But you have to be if you show fear, unless that's what you want to do, but you just have to have a certain.
You gotta be confident. You gotta be
confident.
And I didn't do any professional acting, but I did. I remember when I was like had to speak in public or was in a play or something, like in college or high school. My thing was like make eye contact with like 1 or 2 people, but don't look at everybody and just kind of stare over top of their head sometimes.
Yeah. I used to find it like, yeah, because if you're doing a stage play and you're up there, you're not supposed to break that, and I can't stand this, the fourth wall.
Yeah.
The fourth wall is the wall that's in front of you. You're not supposed to acknowledge the audience. You're not supposed to do anything. And I always thought that was bullshit because
Yeah.
they're the ones who are paying it. There's been a couple of I did Plaza Suite by Neil Simon. The movie had Walter Matthau in it.
Yeah.
And I played the dad, the last one where the dad and the daughter's getting married and she locked herself in the bathroom. It's hilarious, right? And this lady out in the audience just kept talking and talking and talking, like answering. So finally I had to go walk into the door, and she's like, and the lady in the audience is like, "Oh, I bet you it's gonna be locked." And I went over there and I clicked on the door and I looked right at the lady in the audience. I'm like, "You're damn right it's locked. You got a key?" It was like, yeah, no, you do. You have to have a certain type of confidence to do that kind of crap.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to show some stuff or?
Sure.
Yeah.
I got plenty of stuff to show you today.
Okay,
Oh, we're done with that for the week.
I'm gonna get started off. I got some books from Aaron, Psychotronic Squirt Gun, that I haven't showed yet, so I'm gonna pop these on, just a couple of them. All right, so we got issue number 3 of the Super Team Family Giant. We got some Hawkman, Flash, second here. Gorilla Grodd starting some crap with the guys.
I always like the Super Team family.
Oh, yeah, these are awesome. So, yeah, that was a fun read. Then I also picked up one of the Dollar Comics, 80 pages, all new stories, World's Finest.
Yes.
$2.44. Kind of fun. And then get my Justice League going on here at 118.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
And 190.
Starro.
Oh yeah, Starro.
Well,
I thought that was so great when they used him as a villain in the Suicide Squad movie. It was just
Yeah.
he was in the Batman, the Brave and the Bold too.
Talk
Cartoon.
about unexpected.
yeah.
I know. And then you had all the giant, little tiny Starros that formed into the big giant Starro. It was crazy.
Yeah. And then a couple more here. We working on my Flash run still, 255.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I love those old Flash covers from back in the day.
Oh, they were just the best, man. Just the best. And then we got 311. Captain Boomerang. And then we got 314. Enter the Eradicator. That's just a fun word to say,
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It's eradicating something. That's an Infantino cover, I believe.
Carmen.
When I first started doing videos, I expressed that I don't really care for Carmine Infantino.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I've been looking at some of his older stuff, it was really good.
Yeah. I completely agree. I felt the same way. I always thought he was like one of the worst artists out there.
Yeah.
And then one day I was looking at, I forget what comic I was looking at, or I might have seen it on Comic Book Memories where they were showing something and they said who it was. And I was like, Carmine Infantino, really? You know, because
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
used
I
to his
should
later
listen
stuff,
to
and it
more
was
of his stuff.
like the Flash and the 300s and stuff like that, and it was just
Mhm.
all blocked
Yeah.
out, and, you know. But yeah, his early stuff is great.
I really like that stuff. Okay, I got a couple more here. Just a second.
I want that Godzilla poster you got. I've seen
Isn't that sweet?
Lunch Bunny Comics has the same one, I think. He bought on his TV show. And your hat, by the way.
Huh?
Camp Crystal Lake hat. It's dope.
I know. I wanted to get one of the John Carpenter The Things,
Yeah.
and at Spirit Halloween here, and it's impossible to find one, and they're so expensive. Yeah, you got the fisherman there falling. Did you see Godzilla?
Yeah.
Was it -1?
Yeah, I saw it.
That's a pretty good movie, man.
Dang good, man. I like how they tied in like World War II to it.
Yep.
I just thought it was so cool.
Yeah, I did a speech. I did a 5-minute when I was in college. I did a 5-minute speech. It ended up turning to be 23-minute speech, which I failed. I didn't care because I started talking about Godzilla and how basically Godzilla represents the United States dropping the bomb on Hiroshima, causing, demolishing everything, destroying everything. It was interesting. I would have gave myself at least a C. It was over. It was entertaining.
At least a C minus. I mean, hell.
Exactly. Okay, so then I got a couple others.
So did you fail it because you went over, or?
Yeah, because I went over it. I went over the time limit. I'm like, who doesn't? Public speaking nowadays?
Yeah.
Doesn't go over.
Should have played the music to play you off like on the Emmys or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought he was being a little
Probably was.
college professors. I found this.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, this is the one with the Adam West and Burt Ward doing the voices of Batman and Robin. This is back in the late 70s, I believe, when this came out.
Yeah. They also showed it in the 80s too, but it was reruns, I think.
Yeah.
In the early 80s.
I always remember that one series they had. There was like 2 episodes where they brought it was it called the Legion of Superheroes or whatever. It had Burt Ward and Adam West as Batman.
Oh yeah. They had and they were all like it was like kind of comedic, like
it was just ridiculous.
Where Robin put a dent in the Batmobile and didn't want to tell Batman. He's like, "No, Batman, let's use the let's walk. It's a nice evening. We could go for a bit."
Yeah, because he screwed up the Batmobile. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, couple more things here and I'll be done. Okay, so DC and Marvel are coming out with these little abbreviated cop versions of some of their runs. And I got this. My son got it for me, actually. But came out. This just came out the last few weeks.
Cool.
Kind of a Daredevil Born Again, and it just goes through the story. Little condensed version of it. They're kind of cool. I mean, I think he paid it's only like $15. I mean, you're not gonna find that run for $15.
No.
But yeah, so those are good deals. And then a couple of newer comics. I got JSA number 4.
Cool.
Which I like. Good one. I haven't read this one yet. Aquaman 2. The first issue was really good.
Excellent. I loved them. That's good. As good as the first one.
Is it cool?
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, it is. They had another variant cover with mirror on it, but I didn't get that one. And then speaking of McFarlane, 361 to Spawn.
Yay! I like that cover.
Oh yeah, this is a really good storyline too. This little run here.
Did Todd do that one? The cover for that
Yep.
one?
I
think he's back.
yeah.
For that.
And then he also actually he's doing the story for it too. He came back to do a couple issues. So that's kind of rad, I guess.
I think it's cool.
We got a couple chat stuff here. Lead paints in the house. Super Team books are awesome. Go through here real quick. Oh yeah. Again. Yeah, how you can fail somebody and talk about Godzilla is just
Bullshit.
bull. Yeah. All right, who's next? Rob?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know.
I finally got my missing comics in yesterday. I ordered them on Christmas. They finally get some of them. The ones that they didn't send finally got here. And this first little pile are all the damaged ones. So I'll show them anyway. I got Dennis the Menace, Pocket Full of Fun.
Oh, I got that one.
This one's all beat to hell, but this is one of the few that I had when I was a kid. Unfortunately, it's missing the first page, so it's like,
I had that from when I was a kid, and it looked about that condition. I haven't seen it in decades, so I don't know what happened to it. But I know that cover.
And then this one, Omega the Unknown, number 9, but you can see the wrinkles in the cover in here. Somebody spilled something on it at one time. The cover got all soaked, so heavy water damage on the cover of that one. So these will actually be going into my collection because they're too crappy collective, they're too crappy of condition to sell. So Omax the same way. It's got a bunch of water damage on both covers, front and back. The book inside's not affected, but for some reason the covers looked up something. So that's number 4. I was excited about this one, and then I realized there's tape all up and down the spine.
Oh, no.
But I'm still excited about it because now I get to keep it, right? Because nobody's going to get it with tape on it. So it's a Merry Christmas cover, Dennis the Menace. Not sure what number it is. It's from 1970. Well, got a 1970 calendar, so I guess it would have been 1969.
I had a lot of the digests, but I never had too many of the comics, the actual comic size ones.
Yeah, I didn't have any. Well, I guess I did have a few, and then I got the Marvel ones when they came out in the 80s. But anyway, TV Casper and Company. This is a series I haven't seen much of, but I got a few of these. This one again is beat up really bad, and I thought this would come off because it looks like the right kind of marker to just come off, but it wouldn't come off for me. But the spine's in really bad shape on that one. And then this one should have been the score of the box, but it is beat to hell. And it's missing a page. Page count didn't hold true. It's $6 Million Man number 1.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow. I need that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get those
by Joe Staton.
Man.
And it was just, the cover is detached. And I was doing the page count. And this cover here between these two pages, this page is missing. Somebody ripped it out. So it doesn't look like it affects story, so I don't know what was on it. But unfortunately, it's like, dang, that's in really bad shape.
Right. That was my favorite show at the time.
And I was like, man. But then the rest of them weren't too bad. So got quite a few Archies. So little Archie. This is number 88.
Little Archie.
I like Little Archie. I've always liked Little Archie better than Big Archie.
85. 84.
Sorry, trying to get the dog's attention. Come here, Polly. Come here, puppy.
83. So I guess he's kind of fit in for Valentine's Day theme a little bit. So let's see, got a Woody Woodpecker. Action Comics Annual. I actually got 3 of these in that whole entire lot. So I got 600 comics, so I didn't realize I was ordering it 3 times. Little Archie 93. Casper and Nightmare number 4. Little Archie 92. Reggie and Me 69.
Reggie.
Pep 292, and so the boys watching the girls are watching the boys on this one, or at least Big Apple is. Omega the Unknown number 8. And Little Archie 71. Dennis the Menace and His Friends, number 30 from 1976.
Wow.
Iron Jaw, number 4.
Sweet.
And Power Man and Iron Fist 75. I love this cover.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
The Avengers 210. This is a pretty cool Incredible Hulk too. 222. Anything with skulls and stuff on it are pretty good. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, any of those Hulks like in the
Tablet
70s.
of Bones.
The 70s Hulk is like the best Hulk.
Agreed.
Trying to read the signature on there. I can't quite make it out. Power Man 97. Marvel premiere featuring 3D Man.
Neat.
Marvel 2-in-1 with Captain Marvel. Numbers behind the tag, so I don't know what number it is.
The Andromeda rub out. Nice.
Outlaws of the West 82.
Old school Charlton. I like the old Charlton.
Yeah.
Casper number 9, so obviously one of the later series. But then you don't see Casper Spaceship very often. This is number 4.
What do you need a spaceship for?
He was like NASA's mascot or something back then.
Oh.
Wait, Woody Woodpecker?
No,
you're a massive film.
And this, I don't usually pick up Iron Man, but I'm glad I got this one. I wish I'd have got more of them because this is it looks like it's in awesome condition. There's no spine tick or nothing on it.
The only reason I said that was because Woody Woodpecker, they used to show, the astronauts used to go around and show a film about how they were planning to get on the moon to like people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Live with Archie number 36.
They got him in a chocolate sundae. Is he inside the chocolate sundae?
Yep. This is a Mike Allred cover. And Archie dies in this.
What?
Dang. That's
Yeah.
dark.
He's fooling around, man. They got into the, all those spooky comics, and they just killed him. Everything's Archie number 66. Villains and Vigilantes number 1.
Flips.
Villains.
Green Lantern 109.
Oh, that's a good one.
Golden
I always liked the Green Lantern, Green Arrow.
Me too. Yeah.
Oh, good. Hey, Aaron, how you doing?
Marvel 2-in-1 33.
Modred.
And another Woody Woodpecker.
Ooh. What's he been smoking?
I don't know. Another TV Casper and Company, number 17. Omega the Unknown 9. Captain America 247.
Cool.
What's his name on the cover with him? Dugan.
Daring New Adventures of Supergirl, number 6. Got a Lois Lane backup because I was checking them all for, missing pages and stuff. I got some digests. I don't know how good you can see them in these bags, but got Laugh Comics Digest. The Disney ones are unfortunately pretty beat. RC ones don't look like they've been read, but this one's really falling apart. Uncle Scrooge, number 4.
Scrooge.
Donald Duck, number 3. It's not really falling apart. It's just got a lot of wear. More than you'd expect.
Those Gladstone Digests seem to be pretty rare.
Mickey Mouse, number 2. Yeah, I still have my full set from when I bought them off the stands, but
I've been having a hard time finding the old DC digests.
Yeah, some of those.
I've never found. I haven't found any of them.
I have a couple of them. I sold them to Sandman, I think.
Hey, Medrock.
Master of Kung Fu 113.
Oh yeah.
And if you look at the prices for those digests, like on eBay, they're out. It's outrageous.
Yeah.
All mine are all mine are in really bad condition.
This one looks cool. Murder Mansion.
I think I got that exact one.
But I used to like it when they'd have the year's best stories, the DC Digest, and they'd put all the best stories in from the.
Yep.
I got a Army at War one here.
This is the same as that other Life with Archie issue where Archie dies, but I thought this was a cool cover.
I like his Life magazine homage.
Yep.
Yeah, Medrock. I'm a disembodied.
I'll stop there. I'll save some for the next round.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Sweet. Don't be scared, Matt.
Hey, Chet.
Oh, it looks bright.
We got Aaron, second track quick, and Aaron jumped on. We got Rogers on. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
All right, Matt, you ready?
Yeah.
Boom.
All right.
Dang, you look like I do when I'm doing myself as a claymation character in the animation.
My hair there. I got some stuff in today. I'll start with the new ones. Grim Tales of Terror number 2 from Zenoscope.
Oh, sweet.
Then I had to get the second print of the Geiger 10 because I got the first print, but I love the ladies. So, who is the glowing woman? That's the second print of that issue because they introduced her in the. And I succumbed to peer pressure once again.
Oh, have you read that yet?
Not yet. It's a Mike Manola cover, or however you say his name. And then I'm still reading this one. I had to go back and get a few I did in FOC. So, Void Rival 16. And then I could not resist this one shot they had, the Green Lantern Corps.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a one shot.
Yeah, it is.
Aaron had a question there. What are we going to do? I don't know. We gotta work out a schedule for that one.
Yeah, we got to figure something out.
All right. Then now, well, I got another new one I'll show first. I had to go back and get this one too because it's Adam Hughes and it's foil. So
holy
shnikes! All right, and then we got a few old ones here. We got a Jim Lee cover, that little swimsuit special they did.
Whoops.
Watch the hands, Matt. Watch the hands.
Yeah, what's going on?
I thought you want me to cover it up. You're like, oh.
Yeah, you can't see her butt when you do that, dude.
And then the Captain America movie came out. This came out.
Oh yeah.
So I found a good deal on a pretty highly graded copy of this. This is
Nice.
Sam, when he becomes Captain America, new character.
Uh-oh. There you are.
And I went down the Batman rabbit hole, unfortunately.
Nice. Joker.
Batman 451. And I'm also obsessed with these 25th anniversary covers. So the wonderful Storm. And we got the not so pretty Ben Grimm on this one. But still awesome. I love the thing. I love Fantastic Four. And Glow in the Dark, of course. It was in the 90s. It had to be Glow in the Dark, right?
Yep.
And then I don't know. This is an impulse buy because it's got the goat on it.
Prince.
What is that?
I don't know. I've never even opened it. Let's look at it.
That is awesome.
It's a New York Comic Con exclusive, apparently. Woo! It's got a girl. She's listening to the Purple Rain album in her room. I don't know what that's got to do with this, but oh, look here. Like it's 1999. It's got it's Prince's story. Like there he is practicing the guitar with the poster Jimmy. Got him when he first started out recording.
Is Batman in it?
I don't know.
Bat dance.
I like that. Bat Dance song was legit. But I'll tell you the one I like. Party Man. Party Man.
You know what though? There's that soundtrack is so awesome, but the song Electric Chair, that's a good song. That's like one of those old, like, I'm in high school, so I'm gonna take this chick out on a date and we're gonna listen to Electric Chair on my seat, my cassette in my car. There you go.
Gentlemen.
Hey Kevin, would you I'll message him. Will's like, where are you guys at? I'm backstage.
Yep.
He's backstage on mine. And I got Gambit 1, so I was trying to get that mini series because I'm nostalgic for the 90s,
Where'd you say Will was at?
He called me. He was backstage on my backstage where me and Kevin were at earlier.
Will, I posted it up on top of the chat.
All right.
Strange Adventures. That's a good one.
Number 241. It's in bad shape though, but I like Adam Strange. So, all right, I've hogged enough time for now. I'll show you some more stuff next time.
All righty. Thank you, sir. Heck yeah. Metarogs. Kevin, you got?
Yeah, sure. I was trying to send him the link and I didn't know what I was doing. I tried to copy it and it didn't copy right for some reason.
Let me.
Let's see. I guess I'll show you the comics first round, and then I'll show you the cool stuff second round. Woodstake, number 4 and 5. I think I showed y'all the first 4 already. They were 0 through 3. Excellent read. I mean, God, this stuff looks so good. Just in case you hadn't seen it, the insides are all painted. Really good story about a vampire at Woodstock. And apparently this is the number 5 here with Jimi Hendrix on the cover is the final one for this first series. And coming in a couple months will be the first issue of Woodstake 99. So I guess they didn't kill the vampire. He just went in hiding for another 30 years.
He went to Woodstock 99 and caused all the fires and stuff.
Yeah, right. And Wonder Woman Absolute number 4. Probably drop it after this story arc's done. Not wild about it. I love the Superman. Not wild about Batman or Wonder Woman. One of the best, my favorite comics going right now. Just really great writing. And the same guy, David Pepos, however you say it, is going to be writing Captain Planet coming out in a couple months.
Oh.
Which features a cover by Mark Spears. So you'll definitely want to pick it up for both of them reasons. Had to get it. I've actually enjoyed all these what ifs. The mini being Miss Marvel was really good. So these are the ones I got to read this week. That's why they're in. That's what this stack is. Mostly recent stuff. Just got to read it to see what it's about. Not really into Ultimate, but got to do a review of it for the channel, so I picked it up.
Hey, lady, how you doing?
I found that in the dollar box, so yeah, I like
Nice.
Fantastic Four. These are good. I'm really enjoying the EC run. They're a nice break from superheroes. Speaking of which, I got to read the DC Horror. The 4th issue just came out last week, so I can read all of them now. Trailer Park Boys. Found that in the dollar box. Looking forward to that. That should be a funny read. If you haven't watched the show, you really should, even if you're not Canadian.
Beautiful show.
The No Prize book.
They may be Canadian, but they're from Kentucky at heart.
There's trailer parks just like that in Georgia, too.
What's up?
What's up, Will?
Yeah, there is.
What's up, dude?
Joe, they had to tell me you had a live. For some reason, I didn't get the notifications.
That's what I told him. I didn't either. 1980. I'm sitting here going, maybe I'm not subscribed, but I damn sure was. I knew I was.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to put one on there, but I'm
Freaking
so
Don't worry
figured
about
you
it,
should.
Joe.
1982. I had that when I was a kid. Well, in high school, kid.
It's pretty cool.
That I just had to get because it's got freaking Don Rickles on it.
Yeah.
And in it, he plays this little buffoon of a superhero. And Jerry Lewis. And speaking of which, the interior is Joe Simon, and Neil Adams did the pencils for the cover. Or I'm sorry, Joe Kirby. Neil Adams did these pencils, and it was his first contracted work.
What are you
for
into,
DC.
Ollie?
Jerry Lewis.
Jerry the Astronut.
And I got these for a couple bucks a piece from that little costume shop, Honey Hole, that I got here in town.
Yeah, I still want that Dell, the first one you're showing.
What, the Combat?
No, the other one.
Bear War. Oh, yeah. I'll look and see if he's got another one. He's got
If
a
he
few
does,
of those.
because I'm a big historian, love my history.
World War One. Well, that's the one here is Pearl Harbor. The
Do
story
you want to
of
hear
Pearl
something
Harbor.
crazy, Kev? I had family members fight on both sides.
In Japan?
Yep.
No. Do I look Japanese to you? No.
I'm just kidding.
I may. Dude, I still love
I'll show
that
more
cover.
for the
I
second
need to
round.
order one of
All
those
righty.
covers. Just
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, thing out. There we go.
Will, you got anything you want to show?
shit. I may. Let me look. Pardon my language. Let me stop cussing.
I know. I was like, oh,
Yeah, I had that digest you were talking about. I got
Yeah,
that's the only DC one I got
I
left. It's
actually
just
do, Joe.
Army or Army or it's
oh, that one's cool, dude.
I actually got these from Matt in the claim sale. I will show these. Oh, by the
Sweet.
way, Kev, Aaron's live, but I'm not going to join him till late.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'm going to join him because I got some baseball cards to open. I got
Well,
some
I
of the
want to
new
hang out
top.
with Joe for a while because I haven't talked to Joe in
Definitely.
ages. Love myself.
Aaron
some
will be
Joe.
on till 7 in the morning, bro.
Love you, Joe, by the way. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, dude.
Um,
You too, man.
Batman, Superman, join the fight. Join the Bombshell Paratroopers. Sign up today. I'm a Batgirl fan. This is Batgirl and Lois Lane.
Oh, nice.
She's jumping out of a plane. Thought it was cool.
Psychotronic Squirt Gun said, "Hey, there's only one Aaron, and I'm right here."
Yeah, you're not wrong. Wonder Woman number 52. Thought that was a cool cover.
Yeah, it is.
I thought this was an even cooler Wonder Woman cover. Wonder Woman 51. Love that giant dragon in the back.
I think it's what's his name?
It's Fing Fang Foom. No, I'm kidding.
That
Finch.
dragon
No,
is
I meant
awesome.
the artist. I think it's Finch.
Black Widow number 11. Oh,
Uh,
gorgeous cover.
Adam Hughes cover.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And lastly, Adam Hughes, the sensational She-Hulk number 1. I'm surprised no one claimed it, and I'm like, dude, I can't say no.
What?
Yep.
mm,
$3.
does she get greener?
Did she what?
Get greener? She's in the
Does she get
tan.
light green
Yeah.
or dark green? I guess she darkens up.
She's tanning and getting dark green. She's gonna be like a forest green when she gets out of the sun.
No, she's gonna look like a I don't know.
Where'd he go?
He disappeared. He always does this. Hey, I've looked more at the back of his chair than I have at him on these streams.
Mhm.
There's an imprint
Yeah.
of me in the chair.
I can see it. I can see
Invisible
it.
bogs. I won't be
You need to make
surprised
yourself
if
like a
there's-
cardboard cutout that you can just put there while you're off screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Exactly.
For real. Be like, yeah, bogs.
God, that'd be funny.
That'd be great.
Hey, and they'll be like, "Hey, Will, I'll ask you a question." Gosh, Will hasn't talked in a while. Did someone make a bet
Is
for him
Will
not to
asleep
talk?
or is he dead?
I know, right?
Have the dummy just be looking like this.
Yeah, Lady Raven, that wood steak is a really cool story. Really fun.
I definitely need to try it.
And if you're a fan of Woodstock and you know, like the announcements and stuff, there's constantly the music referred to in the background. Like they'll have a
I'm
little
definitely
asterisk,
gonna get
they have the
when
notes,
they
and they're
release
listening to the Grateful
Woodsteak
Dead.
'99 because I like the artists who performed then too. I'm definitely gonna get that one.
Yeah, and when the show starts, it starts with Richie Havens' Freedom, just like it did in reality.
I forgot who was the second act after him.
Oh, on
I
Woodstock?
just remember Freedom
Roger.
started.
Do you want to hear something funny, Kevin? My mom went to summer camp, 10 miles. Trust me, years later, 10,
Mhm.
a mile up the road from Woodstock,
Yeah.
the Woodstock Fairgrounds. What do you got,
Farmer.
Joe?
What's that farmer's name? Damn, it's in the comic.
Bunch of damn hippies.
Damn
Damn
hippies partying on my land.
That damn kids and my
Well, it's
camper,
a great
like
scene.
walking my camper.
One of the things the vampire does is, how vampires can mind control a servant and turn them into like a zombie,
Yeah.
kind of like
A familiar,
some of
yeah.
a familiar. Well, that's what he does to the county sheriff.
Ah,
But then he sucks the blood out of some hippie that just took some LSD. So the vampire starts freaking out and he loses control of the sheriff for a little while. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. Nice pillow.
happened.
Yeah, I know. Great.
All right, I got a couple more things to show here. Since it is Valentine's Day, and nothing says love more than the love hate between A Werewolf by Night and the Tomb of Dracula.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I did a short today showing my favorite love covers. If anybody hasn't seen it, and it was hard because there's so many
those
songs about love I like. Like I like the song "Help Fallen in Love" by Elvis. I love "Love Me Do" by the Beatles. But I went "Friday I Am in Love" by The Cure. It's my favorite love song.
Oh yeah. I want to know what love is by Foreigner. It's my song.
That's a phenomenal love song.
I just
Okay,
want to
so-
make love to you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, so
I'm
somebody
sure that's
told
really
me.
a love song.
So we got this Tomb of Dracula 18, right?
Love
Mhm.
Stinks by the J. Giles Band.
That
That's a good
is
one.
the song. That
Yes, that's my
Okay, now.
theme song.
So when I got this years ago, while ago, the person I bought it from said that if you have the ring, the Mark Jewelers ad in the middle of it,
Yeah,
that it actually raises the price
it does.
of the comic. Does it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stills has the Mark Jeweler catalog.
That is crazy. Yeah, because this one's got that.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like, what are you talking about, dude?
They were
What is this, Mark Jewelers? I just want my
But
damn comic book.
I know.
I think they were specifically for military APOs.
Yeah, they
and
were.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
They were sold on military bases, so the soldiers could send a ring home to their sweetheart or their fiance, or
Ah, that
they
makes
thought
sense.
they would. They just did a little marketing. Yeah, if there's a star on the front cover somewhere, Kevin, is that if I'm thinking correctly? It's like
I don't
it was owned by a soldier.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that.
And
Yeah,
then-
hey,
Metarog would
Joe,
know. I
send
bet
me one
I
of
bet
those
Rod
rings.
would know. I
Huh?
bet Metarog would know.
you want to look at him? I know. I was kind of glancing at him. I'm like, because I remember like, whoa,
Yeah, they're interesting.
pretty
Now,
fancy.
Kevin, why didn't you give me one of those? No, I'm kidding.
I don't have any of those. It's crazy considering all the books I have that could have that in it. None of them do.
I don't think I have any
I have
either.
about 5 of them, I think, altogether. They're
Well,
all set.
aren't you fancy, big boy? No, I'm
And
kidding.
then
No,
they
I
got
know
the,
people that. Hey, I know people that's all they collect.
Now that makes sense, library. The PX shops on bases that sold comics stamped the stars on the covers.
Okay, I knew it was something like that. Thanks,
Which means
library,
the
for clearing it
soldier
up.
or somebody enlisted probably purchased it because they're the only ones that could shop at the PX.
yeah, holy, some of these are really nice, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the jewelry company was out of Los Angeles somewhere.
Yeah, that's where it says to send the.
Imagine
I think
you
Pop
said,
Comics did a episode not too long ago, maybe a month or so ago, where he bought an entire like short box or long box of nothing but Mark Jewelers.
that's insane.
Huh.
I wonder what if you send to the address now, what's in that location right now?
Who knows? It says it's on some Paco Boulevard or whatever.
I'll have to look up their address one day on Google Maps and say, oh, it's this now. Nothing.
Yeah, I found we got some Tomb of
That's so
Dracula
cool.
32.
Love that.
Oh, I love those books. They're so iconic, dude.
Mhm.
What do I have? I have a Strange Tales Enter Kalulu or Kalua one. I think it's
Cthulhu, or-
yeah, I forgot which one it is, but it's gorgeous. And the guy on the cover, I'm sorry, I love this guy to death. And I'm gonna shout him out. Looks like Rob Fatsack's his mustache.
got 43.
That's gorgeous.
I know. I was going through my horror comics and I found these, and I was like,
You know
hey,
what's a cool comic that's not a horror comic? I told our friend Bruce about this the other day. Batman and the Teen Robin the Teen Wonder enter Veil of the Ghost Bride.
Tale of
It's
the
a
Ghost.
yeah, and it's a guy in a giant axe, and Batman's standing in front of this ghost bride. She's like, "There he is, Batman. That's my killer."
Nice.
So Mark Jewelers is in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Looks like they're still in business.
Okay.
Oh, good for them.
And then I found,
Oh my God, Matt.
do some
that
Man Thing
comment.
19.
Nice.
Matt,
Oh,
you know what
my.
else is a good love song? Is
Love that man thing.
Heard It in a Love
No.
Song by Marshall Tucker Band is another good
No,
love
I'm
song.
telling you, the song "Face Down" by Two Live Crew, greatest love song of all time.
Oh God.
Or
Well, I got to beat there.
Wang Dang Sweet Poontang by Ted Nugent.
You didn't
You know
see what I
what's a
put
good
in?
song also?
Yeah, I
love
saw it.
song.
The
Hey, you know
Cramps.
what's a good love song? Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang.
That Bad Touch. Yeah.
That's a funny song. If you watch the music video, they're all in monkey outfits. Oh, it's so stupid. I'm like, dude, I would do something like that. God, this stream's going out of control, and I love it.
We've lost control, Joe. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Okay, so I'm gonna get graphic here for a second. You guys
Uh-oh.
remember when Ted Nugent was on Damn Yankees, the group Damn Yankees?
I saw them
Yeah.
open for Bad Company.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. I saw the same concert. And there's a part of the concert where like this was back in what, 91, 92?
Yeah.
A cutout of Saddam Hussein came up and Nugent shot the arrow. He pulled out his bow.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what happened was somebody threw a bottle on stage.
Uh-oh.
And it hit what, Tommy Shaw.
Tommy Shaw. Damn.
And Tommy Shaw got pissed and he left the stage. And when they finally got him out, Nugent's standing there and he's like, man, he's like, I've heard about you North Dakota boys. Got to sit there and drink alcohol and whiskey. He's like, me, I get high on pussy. Which then he went into Cat Scratch Fever, and I thought that was
great
beautiful.
song.
Anyway,
God.
I apologize if I offended anyone with the P word, but it was a
That's
great moment. It was a
funny.
great
I've
moment.
heard worse on the stream. You've also not been on the stream with some of the people being
So do
Will
you guys want to hear a cool? Do you
Yeah.
guys want to hear a cool story? So I'm at Eric Church. He's a good country artist. He writes a song
You
called
too, Aaron.
Springsteen, "Drink in My Hand." So I'm at his concert. It's indoors, and he's running 30 minutes late, and I work the next day. I didn't stay for the encore, but I stayed for his main
You
set.
guys want to see the progress he's made?
One sec,
Sorry,
Matt. One sec. And so I'm waiting. I'm like, what the hell is taking this guy so long? And I hear a dun dun. I'm
Well,
like,
he
this
interrupts
ain't no Eric Church song. He walks out playing. He walks out to "Lunatic Fringe" by Red Rider. I'm like, how much of a badass do you have to be to walk out to "Lunatic Fringe," which is one of my favorite underrated songs ever. "Lunatic Fringe."
Nice.
Go ahead, Matt.
All right, Matt. Matt,
I'm
let's
sorry,
see.
Will. I got excited.
No, I know, but
Not
you
done
have to
yet.
admit
It's not
that's a
done
good
yet.
Song.
That's my prop. Get your hand off of it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
What?
awesome.
It's not done yet, but I mean, you
That
can
is
see
a-
Gwen Stacy.
Oh
It's
my
gonna be
God! It's
good.
Invisible Woman.
Use
Well-
your imagination.
For now, it's invisible. But you can see her there.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
That's a good Gwen Stacy.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Hey,
Go.
Matt,
Be
would
the
your mom
army.
take any commissions at HeroesCon?
Yeah, or you can do it right now. Just send it in.
Yeah.
Just send it to
I prefer HeroesCon. I prefer cash,
What?
honestly.
me. He prefers to pay in cash in person. He says, "Can you do it at Heroes Con?"
Well,
Mm.
Is there going to be a place there for me to sit down and do that?
Hotel, maybe. They could have a dance.
We'll work it out. You're gonna have to get over that PayPal thing.
I know I will. I'll eventually have to.
We don't worry about the payment. I'll get
Kevin,
you
I
paid.
bet she would do a good Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying you got serious skills, Mom. So we got Library 88. So you got.
Amazing
Heck
skill.
yeah, that was really
Do
sweet.
you get the reference to it though? It's like supposed to be like House of Secrets numbers issue 92 a little bit.
Yep.
It's
I
going
told
to
her
be
to
the
take
homage. Yeah.
Yeah, I told her to take artistic license and do it the way she would do it, but to make it
Yeah,
look
I'm-
similar.
yeah, it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress.
But hey, I used to
yes,
think Todd McFarlane drew a pretty mean Green Goblin, but you know, Todd, you better watch out.
I know.
All right, Rob, you want to show some more comics?
Sure, why not? That's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know.
That's why
And
some
to
of
tell
us are.
dirty Ted Nugent stories.
Archie Comics Digest.
Ooh, I'm sending Matt a G.I. Joe digest.
Early Jughead with Archie Digest, number 17.
Oh, nice.
She's Mr. Whatever, or what's her last name again?
Archie, number 27. A lot of these early digests have like the old like Power Teen stories and stuff in them too. Oh, there's number 9. That's pretty cool. And Jughead with Archie, 27. That one's dirty. I don't know what's on it, but it's got a lot of schmutz or something on there. US 1, number 5.
Cool.
Nice.
Number 9.
Those are cool covers. Sinkowitz.
Number 8.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Will.
Cool.
Marvel premiere number 31, The Man Brute Called the Wood God.
What?
Wood good. You must like wood. I'm kidding.
Incredible Hulk 323, The Vision.
That's a weird
Trapped
cover.
within the body of the Hulk.
That's
That's
wild.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Superpowers number 4, Jack Kirby.
Ooh.
Love that series.
Yeah, I put in the chat like what she charges if anybody's interested.
Casper number 7. And after that one gets done, the price is going to go up. So order now.
Order now. Only $19.99.
I think that's too. If you look at what I put in the chat, it's too little. I told her it's not enough. But
Superhero merchandise catalog number 2.
If you want a commission, commission by Matt's mom, call 911.
So I was looking through this,
911. No, don't do that.
and I noticed something I hadn't seen before,
Instagram
which
me.
is Marvel Comics mood rings.
What the heck?
I had one of them when I was a kid.
There we go. They had
So if you're pissed
Spider-Man,
off, you're
Hulk,
the
Captain
Hulk.
America, Thor. They would change color,
Mm-hmm.
and they'd have the character's face in there. So when you put it on, you couldn't see the character, but when it changed, then I guess it revealed it as it warmed up or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, if you're mad,
I
you
just
turn
had a
into
mood
the
ring. I
Hulk.
didn't have a Marvel one.
Mood rings are so.
And so I looked them up. I looked them up on the internet. It's like, okay, do these things really exist? And I found some listings for them where Hakes had some. They all went around for about $300 a piece.
What?
Wow.
Holy crap.
I wish I had a Marvel one.
I would never
Little
wear a
Archie,
mood
number
ring.
66. Adventures of Bayou Billy, number 5. Kelly Jones cover.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, those are kind of rare, I think.
Yeah, I've heard of.
And I had no idea Kelly Jones did a cover for it. That's cool.
Mood rings don't work anyway. They just change color based on ambient temperature.
That game, though, that game
number
sucks
2.
so hard. I played Bayou Billy. It was a terrible game.
DC Superstars number 16,
What's
first
that?
appearance of Star Hunters.
Awesome. I used to have that one.
Impact.
Weird Western Tales number 61, Scalp Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I love those old.
I
books.
have never seen a scalp hunter out in the wild ever.
Really.
I
Hey,
haven't
those
either.
are rare.
I've also
there's-
never seen.
Special number
I've never
3.
seen a Jonah Hex in the wild either.
I see them a lot. I don't ever see Scalp Hunter though. And there's at least
One.
100 issues of that Scalp Hunter.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
also going to show
Legend.
up in another
I think Legend collects Scalp Hunter and Jonah.
It ran for a long time.
Brave and Bold, I think it's number 28.
Oh, dude, I just read that the other day.
Is
It's
it good, Kevin?
Straczynski. Yeah, it's really good.
Great cover.
Sienkiewicz.
Flash goes back in time to the what is it the Borns or whatever in France.
Matt, or Kevin Sienkiewicz.
Mad Dog number 2,
Straczynski.
other cover.
Woo!
Flip book.
Mad Dog.
And second copy of
Mad
DC
Dog.
Superstars.
I'm sorry, you said Mad Dog, and it made me think Mad Dog.
And some more TV Casper and Company. There's number 46. I didn't realize that went up that high. I was thinking it was like a smaller series, but
Oh,
and
very cool.
number 45.
Kevin, did you stop by the shop today or no?
45.
And that's it for that box. If we go another round off, grab another box.
Library.
Today was baseball card day, not comic books.
Oh, did you pull anything good from Series 1?
I haven't opened them. I'm going to go on there and later and do it.
Oh, cool.
Matt, you got anything else you want to show?
Sure.
Okay.
And I'll show everybody in the
you
chat
go, Matt. Stop.
the one she already finished before I go on.
Why? I
Pretty good.
love it. Why is it 51 right here on her?
That was a number on her jacket.
Oh.
There was a number on her jacket, so she put it on there. All right, we got this. You heard of Marvel Saga? I got this from my
Yeah.
grandma the other day.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry. It's a beautiful cover. It's a kind of funny face she's making.
That's John Romita Sr., man.
No, I love John Ramirez.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Nice.
Shang-Chi.
Matt, that's all you're charging for those covers?
That's what she said. I'm just going on what she told me.
Wow.
You
Like,
getting
a
probably
one,
deal.
Rob?
be 50 and then like 80 for like the full. That's what I told her. But, you know,
Yeah, that seems more in line, I would think.
I wish my mom had artistic ability like that.
a little tribute to Savage Tales.
Yep.
A little tribute to 100 or 1 million years BC.
Yep.
So I've
I
got
need-
I've got two covers, but I don't know what to ask her to draw on them.
What are the covers, Rob?
I got Action Comics 1000 and Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle number 1.
Interesting.
Oh,
Starship Troopers.
Movie adaptation.
So I found out Ian and Becca, because I'm sending them each a comic. Now Ian wants to send me a bunch of Batmans. I'm like, okay. Thanks. Nice.
I think Wolverine looks weird on that one.
Yeah, that's Smile. Nice.
I got this is the one where the symbiote escapes from the Baxter building after they get it off of Peter Parker. Then I got these cool things. I got these from Aaron. History of the Marvel Universe. And I got number 2 on that one. Number 4. I need number 3, 5, and 6, I guess. I think there's like 6 of them. Then Anybody like Perillo? I got some Vampirella Perillo. Uh-oh. I touched her butt. Sorry. Then I got the new Savage Tales. It's got the, what's her name from John Carter of Mars? I think it's her. You know, it's
Yeah,
Vampirella.
Deja Source.
Red Sonja. And I got the cosplay variant, which is something to behold. And I thought it was art because the way they got her airbrushed, you know, I thought it was like a cover of her. But I was like, and don't worry, it's covered up. Everybody's covered up, so barely, but she is covered. And the parts that would get us upset, get the YouTube algorithm upset at us. But that's it. That's all I got.
Cool. I just got back here. I had to talk to my grandkid for a second.
Uh-oh.
Hey, he's fine. Oh, hit that like button. Where we at?
Thumbs it up.
I got
Thumb
some.
it up.
I'll go
No,
thumbs
gee,
up.
Kevin, now that you mentioned that concert, Bad Company opened for him,
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to do some a cappella right now. You guys ready? You guys ready?
What are you gonna sing? Bad Company by Bad
Baby.
Company.
When I think about you, I think about love. God, I love that song.
Think about making.
I like the song "Bad Company" by Bad Company.
Yeah.
That's
Destiny.
what,
You know, I have to say though, that concert, I personally believe the damn Yankees blew Bad Company off the stage.
You know what's
Oh,
a good
totally,
song
dude.
by
Because Bad Company didn't have Paul Rogers at that time.
You know what's
So
a good
Bad
song?
Company.
lacking on the vocals.
You know what's
Till
a
the
good
day I die.
You know what's a good song by Bad Company? Blue, Silver, and Gold.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites by them.
Hey,
Blue
any of y'all
Silver
ever
Gold.
listen to Humble
Yeah.
Pie?
Oh yeah, dude.
Black coffee. That's my
So
name.
wait, one thing real quick. Hey Matt, you know what's a good cover? Five Finger Death Punch does a really good cover of Bad Company by Bad Company. Five Finger Death Punch turns it like heavy rock.
Yeah,
Black
I've heard
Panther, Mini Pop.
I've heard it, but I mean, I like
Nice.
the original better.
I already got it though, damn it. I was
You got
hoping
the
for
song.
a gold Iron Man or
So
any
who are you
Iron
gonna
Man.
give
There's
it
like
to
three
now?
of them, and I can't
You
get
have
one.
to
Stars
add
a
it
good
part
song,
of your
too.
giveaway now.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, are you opening stuff? Oh,
I opened up that
Oh,
What the
Funko
hell?
Diddy
Is that
Funk.
Kingpin? What the heck is he wearing?
This is
That's what he wore in.
just up at Ollie's for like $4, and it's an original graphic novel. So this is not a collection. It's written by Mark Waid, art by Delato, all painted.
So what is it about? Like just like him and Kingpin?
Peter Parker and his long lost sister that he never knew he had,
What the
What?
hell?
and the Kingpin. That's all I know.
What? He
But
doesn't
being
know
by
the
Mark
super.
Wade and painted by him and a standalone story, I was like,
He has a
oh yeah,
sister. How come we've never heard about her?
that's what it says.
What's
The
her
only
name?
person that can save him is Peter Parker's sister.
What's her
Doesn't
name?
say. I'll let
Oh.
you know after I
Is
read
she
it.
pretty?
I guess that was her.
Is she hot?
There she is.
I
Yeah.
bet she's hot, man.
Looks pretty hot.
Well, she is pretty.
Oh, she's kind of a cutie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
These are some of the books, and I don't have the first one, Origins of Marvel Comics, but I do have it. But I loaned it to my little cousin so he could read all the origin stories. But these are I had these when I was about 10 years old, and this is where I learned all the origins and first read most of these first comics like that.
So
And a nice little, write up by Stan Lee about how they wrote it.
Hey, puppy.
You know
These
what
are
I'm
cool.
at my Ollie's near me. I need to swing by again. They have a big book. It's called DC Cover to Cover, and I'm definitely gonna have to pick it up. Like
These
iconic
particular
DC.
ones, Son of Origins and Origin of Marvel Comics, they're hard to find. You see the $6.95. They were printed in '76 or something like that. Fireside books. who did a lot of really good collections of comics back then. I think they
Nice.
reprinted it, but it was a real short print because it's hard to find them for
I
less
wonder
than.
what they go for on the
In this
secondhand
shape, it goes
market.
for about 30 or 40 bucks.
Wow.
Nice.
A really nice one can cost you $100.
Hmm.
But that was a
crazy.
good way to get
Kevin,
started.
you still need a new placemat.
That and these,
Oh,
the newspaper strips, volume 1
Yeah.
and 2.
Where'd you find those?
man, yeah,
Always?
I've had these since I was a kid.
oh, that's a great. I remember having that, dude. That was the best, man. Doc Ock and Doctor Doom.
Right? These were
Yes.
my part of
I-
what got me into comics and Spider-Man in particular.
You know, it'd be funny if they did Doc Ock and Doctor Doom together. Call him Octor Doom.
And these are cool. This is Captain America, the first 6 Silver Age appearances.
Octor
Starting with
Doom
the-
would be perfect.
Oh man,
Starting
I
with
want
the-
some of those now. Damn it, Kevin.
Damn it, Kevin, get off the show. You're making a
These are
joke.
cool. The Hulk, the first 6 issues, complete and unabridged. You have to have a magnifying glass to read the damn.
I know.
You know how small that is.
It's too small.
Yeah.
You-
The Empire
Oh,
Strikes
yeah.
Back.
That stuff's in print only.
Now, see, these are bigger
young guy
because
could
they
read.
reformatted it to go into the book.
Yeah.
That's why there's more pages
Yep.
instead of just shrinking it down like they did with these.
Yeah, that's way too small to read.
And the
Oh,
Teen Titans
Titans.
is black and white. But that's, I think, the first 6 issues of the new Teen Titans,
Nice.
which I actually had those. This was just to go along with them.
Nice.
I
Those
love
are
those,
good.
Kevin. Those are great.
I
Of
love
course,
it,
I got
Kevin, but you're making me jealous.
Oh yeah.
a couple of the Dennis the Menaces.
Gosh, I felt bad
yeah.
for Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, these are always
I
fun.
mean, Dennis the Menace deserved to be in juvie, y'all. I mean, let's just be
I
honest.
remember I had one that was they did the big vacation issues.
Yep.
And it was Dennis the Menace goes to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember the first joke on the opening page when they're packing up, getting ready to go or whatever. And I guess Dennis's mom says, "Are we going to Maui?" And Dennis goes, "I thought we were going today."
That's funny.
So,
I remember a story. My mom used to read the Dennis the Menace digest to us when we were kids. And there was one where they're visiting Arizona. So throughout the story, Dennis the Menace is looking for some guy named Harry Zona.
Yeah, I remember that. I do. I must have read that or had that one too.
Oh, I had that one when I was a kid too. That's number 1. I didn't realize I had number 1. That was before
Was it?
that meant
Yeah,
anything.
it is number 1. I
That
didn't
was
even
before that
notice
would have
that.
meant anything to me.
Right?
man, these are good. I mean, I can't even find these at flea markets around here. These are awesome.
Yeah, they get snatched up pretty quick. But I've had most of these since I was a kid, since they came out in the 70s, 80s. I mean, they were 75 cents. You go in Walmart now and they're $7.95.
Mom.
Thanks.
Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. I like those Madhouse. Those
Kevin,
were always
do you
cool.
feel better, by the way? You sound better.
I feel fine today. I just can't get rid of this cough, and at least my nose isn't running like it was yesterday. But yeah, I've got. I love Little Archie. I always like Little Archie better than regular Archie.
Yeah, me too.
There was always a good message, moral to the stories.
Yeah, and then like the early ones, they had a lot of adventure stories and stuff in them too, instead of it just being
right,
boy girl stuff.
Yeah, #1 Archie Andrews, Where Are You digest. Kind of beat up. I didn't know that was a #1 till just now. Tell you how often I look at these.
I've got to run. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for having
Later,
me.
Will.
Josh.
Thank you.
Hey,
You
Will.
Will.
And those are the older ones. And then I've got this run right here, which I picked up off the Archie.com website about 3 or 4 years ago. It's the whole 12 issue
Yeah,
milestones.
Those are like, are those like the 1,000-page ones or whatever the heck they were?
No, they're pretty thick though.
Yeah.
But I love that they cover the whole history from the 40s all the way up.
Yeah.
See, you guys, I miss that. I miss this stuff, man. Like,
Now
you go into the grocery store and it's like they got the magazines, and that's where you'd find all these. It was so great.
$6.99 is the price. I bought them off the Archie.com website, archiecomics.com. I think I bought the whole set for $30.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they're way cheaper if you order it from archiecomics.com. It even has it on the spine. You can buy bundles and build your own bundle. And it's like $10 for 5 books.
That's the way they used to do it in the Archie comics too back in the day, right? They'd have all those ads where you could buy bundles of this and that, and
right. And it's the same thing on the website now. And that's another one I got off the website. Their 80th anniversary best of. It's a little bigger book.
That's awesome.
This is one of those like 400 pages.
that's
And it
awesome.
covers, I like that right there. Shows his transformation from the 40s all the way up to the 20 teens. Every decade he changed a little bit.
Those are cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much my Archie collection.
Nice.
I don't have a whole lot of the floppies.
I used to collect the Peanuts, the Snoopy gang stuff. Snoopy.
Oh,
Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
I used to have yeah, here we go. Oh shit, I got
Let me
some
grab
of
that Foot Locker.
yeah. But we my dad and my brother, we took a trip one year all through Montana and Wyoming and Colorado, and oh yeah. And we buy those. Oh, I love those, man.
Here's my favorite one though, and I've actually got 2 copies of this.
I love those books. I got a few of them left, but
I've had this since I was a kid.
Oh, I remember checking that out at the library.
Yeah,
we had that at our school library.
Yeah.
That's one of the earliest books I remember owning. I think there's some crayon marks in here I put on it. I'm sure there is. Right on the cover, there's a red one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in,
always
in
liked
that
the one
book or a
with
book
Slinky.
like that where I first read the Peanuts Christmas stories where they had continuity. I think they had like a holiday book or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let's see, I can show you the covers of these real quick.
Yes. Oh God. I had the Think Thinner. I had For the Love of Peanuts.
Waymeyer.
I don't think I ever owned one of those, but I read all of them in the library.
Yeah.
In the school libraries.
I remember they had them at the school library.
Oh God, that brings back. Oh, I love those. I gotta. God.
And they're all selected cartoons from the bigger books that you could get. And if you bought like the 3 of these that said selected cartoons from that book, then you had that book. I found a website that had it, all of them explained and what ones came from what. And it's like, man, spend a fortune trying to get all those.
Oh,
I think most of these are from the 60s, early 70s.
Yeah. I had the Who Was That Dog I Saw You With? I had that one.
Good old Snoopy. That's in pretty rough shape. And I know all these came from a used bookstore I used to go to when I was in elementary school.
Oh, nice.
I got all my Edgar Rice Burroughs and Tolkien books there. In fact, some of those Dennis the Menace digests probably came from there too.
There's a used bookstore place in my town here that has all the old Garfield books,
Yeah.
you know, the long ones.
I got the first 6 or 7 somewhere in the other room.
Those are always fun to read.
Yeah, I was in when did that 78? I think is when Garfield started.
Yeah.
And I was in elementary school.
I have a lot of Peanuts, Pogo, and stuff like that.
I got a bunch of Pogo. I was working on a complete set of Pogo at one time, but man, that's a lot of books, and some of them are hard to find. But I'm a big Walt Kelly fan.
Yeah. Heck yeah, dude.
Yes, I just started out like just going to like, places like flea markets,
Dude, I go to Goodwill. Quite a few of the books that I've got back here behind me came from going to Goodwills and thrift shops around Atlanta and stuff when I lived up there.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you just had to beat anybody else that knows what they're looking for.
I wish I could get a high price books around here.
Yeah, I did pick up a lot of stuff at half price books too. Apparently, they don't exist anymore though. They closed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're still. There's one in Lexington, Kentucky. I know of.
Well, there were 4 in Atlanta, and the final one shut down a couple months ago.
That sucks.
That sucks. We got the book still, which is kind of the same, but there's only one of them.
I need to hit up Ollie's. I got Ollie's about.
Here we go, guys.
My house.
Nah. Of the Peanuts.
That was part of my Valentines video that I did today, but hardly anybody's watched it. So
Oh, I didn't even see it.
That's
it was
cool.
done as a short, but it kind of like it did it as a short like this, so it's really small on the screen. I think people just didn't want to watch it like that. So
Yeah.
Nice shirt.
Right.
That's cool. What's that? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just some flag. I did 4 scenes and they all kind of look like me. That's the one that looked the most like me. And then every time they put some weird flag on the mailbox for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, here's something I got at Goodwill not long ago.
What's that?
$1.99 for the Smithsonian collection of newspaper comics.
Oh, wow.
That's nice. Yeah.
Huge coffee table book.
What'd you pay for that?
$1.99 at
Oh,
Goodwill.
my God.
It's insane.
And it covers the whole history of newspaper strips. From Yellow Kid, I guess, is the first thing. Crazy Cat. Yep, Yellow Kid takes a hand at golf. One day I might read it. It's a lot of reading.
Oh, we got another guest here. Boom! Aaron,
We're done.
Aaron's got a package.
right here too.
What's
man.
this?
Package in the mail.
Another guest.
We're done.
We have a world premiere opening right now. Aaron, Psychotronics Quick Guns.
We got
a
Joe on
world
loop.
premiere opening right now.
Got
What did I do? Oh.
I hear an echo.
Premiere opening right now.
Yeah!
Woo!
Turn the YouTube off, somebody.
Yeah!
That's a lot of comics.
Holy.
Woo!
Holy.
All right.
Oh, I got an echo.
Hey, that's me with the delay. I thought there were a lot of people.
It's a madhouse.
It's like a party was going on.
Madhouse.
I thought we were at a Fog Hat concert or something.
I know.
That was a party.
Hey, you see my special guest I got here with me?
Oh, that's a cutie.
Aw.
That's our little bingo.
Sorry about
There's
that.
my little
you
bingo.
guys.
All right, what do you got, man?
BINGO.
Are you going to share these with us?
Yeah, these will either I'll keep or claim or go and claim
Oh.
sales or whatever.
The flat rate box you bought.
He's gonna stab the comic.
No.
Happy Valentine's Day.
So how much does the box cost you? That's what I want to know.
How much did it cost me? I'd have to look it up. I could go show it to you guys soon, but I didn't spend that much on this, so maybe under $2. Right? That's how I try to do it under $2.
Yeah.
And I try to keep a lot of it, and then I try, then
Right.
if I have doubles, then I let them go. But dun, 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 dun.
Nice.
Pink Panther.
Cracky.
Wacky cracky.
Little Stooges.
Oh,
Steve.
nice.
Woo!
I haven't even ever seen one of those.
Here's one for both Rob and Kevin.
Donald.
Hold up. It's a party.
I
It's,
just this is a double.
it's like a
I
Walt
just-
Kelly cover. The fat faced
Yeah, it does.
it looks like a Walt Kelly cover.
This is definitely a double. Pals and gals, all right? So I think Archie, the Madhouse, is probably the most popular. The joke books seem to do pretty good.
Yeah.
Jughead does good, seems like,
That's one of my favorites. I prefer the Jughead comics over
Yeah.
the Archies.
So yeah, a bunch of freaking Archies. So I think I'm remembering now.
love
I
that.
got these for like under $1 shipped to me, and they're in nice condition.
Yeah.
There's a go. Archie at Riverdale High, the earlier ones like that. That's a good series to grab.
Yeah.
Cool.
They have
Little Archie. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
and
got,
Little
they got
Archie's.
Donnie and Marie.
yeah, little Archie, the early little Archies and those Riverdale ones have
Donnie.
the Donny Osmond cover. Sweet.
No, it's Robbie. I thought maybe.
So like you say, there's more adventures in the little Archies, right?
In the earlier ones, yeah. And then the Riverdale High ones too. And Life with Archie, the earlier ones of those had adventure type stories in them too.
Yeah, this one was like under $1 a book. So that's
Wow.
The Death Dealer. Dun, dun, dun.
Dreamer.
Oh,
Christian. Anyone heard that?
the Barry.
Idea?
Can't say I have. But it looks like it's autographed. Did you see that? The signed?
Yeah, I did.
Yep. It's signed.
Oh, dude.
So some Power Man Iron Fist.
Nice.
I don't think I have this one. These are definitely in nice condition too. Which is nice. We got an amazing. Do I have two in here? Or is it just a thickie? Probably just a thickie. So I have this one, but I love my Spidey. I don't mind having doubles of Spidey,
I remember
on
that.
the cheap. I don't think I have this one. I have a lot of the team up.
All the ones I've got are, I think, below issue 100.
Wow. I
Oh,
don't
I
have
didn't
this
get
one.
Wow.
Pretty cool cover.
I didn't know Marvel Tales kept going that high number.
Yeah, neither
Yeah.
did
I don't know anything about these '90s covers besides the McFarlane ones, you know. But that's a cool cover.
Yeah.
And then we got a sad sack. Those are always fun, huh?
Good one.
Yeah, Spidey is the OG.
For me, I've been reading Spidey since I was really young.
That was my first.
Probably about 6 years old, I would think, because that's how I figured it out. Because I had vague memories of one issue in particular, which was issue 166 with Stregon and the lizard, right in the dinosaur museum. Like when I was rereading that, here's one that this is what I collect.
Good one.
Yeah, this is what I collect.
Yeah.
And this is nice too. Yeah, this is high grade. Well, yeah, it's high grade. Sometimes you look at the pages within, and they're not as bright as you want them to be.
Yeah. Off-white.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff.
Roger Stern. Milton.
I'll always love Roger Stern because of the Amazing Spider-Man run that I grew up on. You know? So it looks okay. Great condition. That'll definitely be a keeper. I'm glad I opened up the cartoon one first.
John Carter.
John Carter, yeah. Warlord of Mars. I wonder if Chris Claremont wrote this one, because he did a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yep, Chris Claremont.
Nice.
Ernie
Toland.
Pretty cool.
Not that one.
That's great. That's definitely
Yeah, those books by Burroughs I picked up when I was in junior high, and that's one of the foundations of my reading.
nice. I grew up on Bill Mantlow's Jack of Hearts. I recently got a bunch of Iron Man from the late 70s, and that featured Jack of Hearts.
Huh.
So this might be a better copy than what I have. So what I do is I just check for that. Rob does the opposite, right, Rob, during your claims? You keep well, it depends on the comic now, I would imagine. But I know that you did that at one time. So here's you keep the lower grade and sell the higher grade. I do the opposite.
And his girlfriends.
I did get a big stack of them when I was a kid too. That was before my superhero days. I don't know how old I was at this thrift store around the corner from my house, and they had one of them brown paper grocery sacks.
Yeah.
About half filled with Richie Rich, Jackie Joker, hot stuff.
Nice. So that's good memories.
Through them, all in terrible shape.
Yeah.
All poor condition.
But the Richie Rich, you enjoy those?
Or something. They ended up giving me the sack. The lady that ran the store was like, "Oh, you can have them all."
Battle of Badoon. Freaking cool. That's what I'm excited about, are the Guardians of the Galaxy. Although I've always loved this cover, and if this is a better copy, I'm going to keep it. I just love that, man.
Yeah, I remember that coming out.
Jack of Hearts.
I ever read it though.
This is what I read when I was a kid. And Bill Mantlo, I think, is a great character. He bases his story on, characters and cool plots and stuff. Is this who did the art though? Is this? Oh no, it's George Freeman, who I'm not as familiar with, but I liked it when I was a kid. So I'm excited about that. Excited about the condition it's in. Here we have Vector. I don't know. I love my indies from the 80s. I don't think anyone cares about now. They don't care about now. Here we go. Rob Adele.
Ponytail.
Ponytail.
Cool.
and the spine is all frayed,
Yeah.
But I guess the Dell was quality, right, Rob?
Oh yeah.
The age of Dell.
Around that time is when they would have started slipping. But
What were the good years?
50s Dell was it. And
Yeah.
50s?
I like those Guardians comics, man.
Yeah, this is probably why I got them on, and all these other, well, there's a lot here. Like those Jack of Hearts, if these are in higher grade than what I have, I'll be happy. But I guess you could find these Jack of Hearts, no problem, Here's your ubiquitous Cable.
Ooh,
Find these everywhere, right? But
Yeah.
still,
Nice.
it's pretty good
They're
condition.
still cool.
Yeah.
look at that.
So I did okay for, here's a Dr. Zero from Epic when Marvel was pretending to be an indie.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Epic had some good stuff. I really liked the magazine, but they had pretty decent comics. But
There's an old Dennis there.
They wanted to be Vertigo, and they weren't.
Yeah.
Even though they predated Vertigo, that's what they were shooting for.
Is that supposed to be I was going to think the Juggernaut, but dude, I find like bronze and copper on the cheap. I just grab it now, man. I've been reading that more lately and just loving it. Loving the attitude behind the big two. It's like they could use their imaginations. It's like they could do whatever they wanted, really.
Yeah.
Aaron, did Micah claim a rawhide kid from you today?
Yes, thank you, Micah. Thanks for doing that, and I put that aside for you.
Yeah, he thinks he got it from me. he just messaged me back about a couple other books, and he said, "Yeah, put him with the rawhide kid." And I'm like, "What rawhide kid?"
Oh,
Yeah.
It's got an Atari 2600 ad.
old school.
Yeah.
Total Rick. So yeah, I'm excited the most. I agree I like the John Carter stuff too that on here.
Yeah, that was.
But these look badass.
I want to learn something wrong.
The psychic vampires.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn psychic vampires. Warlord of Mars. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is Chris Claremont stuff too. And
Yeah.
what was it, Gene? It wasn't
Now I don't get that. The whites were actually bipedal and looked just like humans. They weren't supposed to be the greens. I guess that's an albino green. The green Martians were the ones that had the 4 arms.
and all he needed was Liberty spikes, right? Instead they gave him a mohawk.
I wish that movie had done well enough that they kept up.
I didn't think that movie was that bad. I thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it. It
So
just didn't sell well.
I guess
Bad marketing. That's what I blame it on.
I could have done better. I did okay with this fall.
Yeah. Number 2.
That's what I do. I try to keep the stuff, and then doubles goes and
There's probably only one of them for every 1,000 number ones.
dude, I had some meatloaf earlier. Oh man. It's not agreeing with me. Bugs Bunny. You guys are more of a Disney than
Not me. I think
WB.
Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry are better. And Hanna-Barbera.
And the last one, yeah, well, you called it.
Yeah. Hanna-Barbera.
Inch High, Private Eye.
I used to love that show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Was
Great thing.
that did Don Adams do the voice of Inch High?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Smart. Yeah.
Right.
We should do a game one of these days with cartoon covers where you have to show like part of the cover, and you have to try and guess what
What
cartoon
title it is.
Yeah.
That's my private eye. So that's it, you guys. You just saw what I got in the mail today.
Yeah. Nice score.
Yeah, it was.
Pretty good.
Sweet.
I got a
Should I put the delay back on? That was terrible. Sorry about that.
I got an extra large mail call coming tomorrow.
You got what?
An extra large mail call tomorrow.
Cool.
All right. I got to show you guys some stuff here. I don't know if I've shown this or not. I don't think I have because I just pulled them out of a box. You guys ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Oh.
Oh.
Game.
Oh.
Man.
Wait.
Did you hold on to that, or did you just get that?
No, I've had this for a while.
Oh man, you're smart.
Look at that. You
Yeah.
guys ever played this game?
No.
That's
So, wait. Of course, you got the spinner.
Let's play it now.
Want to? I was thinking, how hard would that be to do this? If I had a camera on a table with this,
yeah.
somebody could pick it.
You
I
can just move
spin
the
it.
pieces and spin for us.
But yeah, then you got damn it, dude. Where you
I
at?
swear we should do it. I think we should do it.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Luke and Leia. And then you have Han and Chewie.
All right.
And everybody plays the same. And what you do is you start in the trash. You start down here. And you have to go, move, and spin. And you have to grab cards if you get on certain things. And you got to go to the detention block to get Princess Leia. Then you got to go to the command center. Then you got to deactivate the tractor beam. Then you got to go in, Millennium Falcon, kill the TIE fighter, destroy the TIE fighters, get back to the Rebel base.
Cool.
So did I ask did any of you guys ever play this back then?
No.
I've never even seen it.
Oh man. Okay, so okay, ready? I love board games, you guys. I don't know.
I do too.
Okay, ready? Ready? Oh, just wait. Here's a spinner for the Empire Strikes Back one. And this one, you get to use the, you got ships. You got force cards, but the board. And here's the deal. He's 13 now, but when he was 8, my youngest kid up here would kick my ass on this game when we would play it. But this is a fun one. This is one where you start here and then you go here and you got
awesome.
to battle stormtroopers and the battle droids and the AT-ATs. And you got to get in here and you got to kick Darth Vader's butt. Oh, yeah. It's fun when you find this stuff. It's in pretty good shape, too. Anyway, I had to show you guys that.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Because, I mean, it's like Rob and I were talking. I mean, that's what we had when we were younger. You know,
Yeah.
40, 50, almost 50 years ago, whatever.
Yep.
Board games. That's what we did.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys that.
I've seen people get switchblades pulled on during a Monopoly game before.
What?
Monopoly, yeah, man. That shit can be serious.
Yeah.
I've heard it. I've seen it divide families. Like, I've never played again. I'm not. Where did Cousin
Yeah.
Randall go? Cousin Randall ain't coming over no more because he says y'all cheated Monopoly. Maybe not. I didn't mean. I was exaggerating switchblade. I have seen fights almost break out over Monopoly games.
I've learned years later that there's a loophole in the rules that if you know it, you can win every time.
Well, you need to tell me
The trick is to never upgrade to a hotel buy all the houses and keep them. The reason there's not enough houses in the game to support everybody doing that. And by the rules,
Oh, I see. You
there's no
have to.
houses available. No one else can buy a house.
Yeah, right. And you
So
squeeze
you-
everyone out of a hotel that way.
Yep.
It's like you've got a monopoly.
You got a monopoly. Yeah.
Exactly.
That was the hidden freaking lesson that no one taught.
That was the up, down, left, right, select, BA start
Jeez.
of Monopoly.
All those years, that was the hidden
All you had to do was never upgrade to a hotel.
I'll tell you another.
But you got to be good enough to get to the point where you have all the houses, or at least a good majority of them.
Another game that people get real
Yeah.
get up in arms about, like, and I've seen fights almost break out the spades game.
Candyland.
On what game, Matt?
Maybe not Candyland.
Dominoes.
Dominoes.
Oh,
Dominoes.
yeah, man. They take that serious.
What about Risk?
Risk?
I love
Oh,
Risk.
my God.
I've never seen fights in it, but yeah.
Dude,
Well,
I've
Risk-
seen people I saw one guy get a 32-ounce fresh soda dumped over his head at a Risk game.
Wow.
That
Well,
was,
yeah, because you end up turning on your allies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard
That's
of
what
a game?
happens.
They got a board game out now called Secret Hitler. And you go and one person's the chancellor, and then some people are like secretly in the Yahtzee party. That's all, I'm not going to say the word. And rhymes with Ian. You know the N. You know.
We know what
Get it?
And then like most some of them are on the other side, right? They're for democracy, and you have to discover and somebody's Hitler secretly.
Those
And
damn
you have to see
Nazis.
who's working against you. And like then you got to find the Hitler or fascism takes over. It's a cool game.
That's nuts. That's disgusting.
Yeah, they have all kinds of risk.
When
games.
does Indiana Jones come in and start punching him?
That's
Captain America,
Yeah, right.
He punches whoever's the secret Hitler.
What about the Battleship game? You sunk my
Oh
Battleship.
God!
Do y'all
I
remember
remember
the war
Yes.
strategy games? Like they have like the Battle of East Africa in World War II. And
Oh,
you have
yeah.
to,
I used to play those with a friend of mine that was into war games. The ones with the little chips and all the different. They get kind of complicated. Strategy,
Mhm.
Do people
turn-based.
even play board games anymore?
Oh yeah, the
Sure.
newer board games that have come out, they're popular as hell. Like I got, I'm showing a couple of mine. Like,
D&D is as popular as ever.
they got
Oh,
a Jaws. I got that Jaws board game
Yeah.
where you play as 4 characters. You're either Brody, Quint, Hooper, or the Shark. So, and what you do is you start on the island and you get on. There's 3 acts to it. So you're on the island, you're on the beach, and then you're in the ocean on the boat. So it's just like it's crazy. It's fun though. I mean, it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's really popular still.
I just bought.
I
my
know a
sister-
few people that play Ticket to Ride, and that seems to be one of the more popular games of
Yeah.
the past couple decades.
In fact,
I bought. I don't know what it was for. No, it was a Clue game, but it was Nightmare Before Christmas or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For my sister, I got that one for her for Christmas.
Dragon Con, when they started, they were a gaming convention only. They were games and books. No comics, no movies, none of that crap. Just board games, role-playing games, and books. For example, one of their tournaments was a 4-way Monopoly.
Wow.
You would have to play 4 games at one time with 4 tables going. And you did one turn on this board, then you went to the next table and did a turn on that one, and you had to keep all these games straight in your head. They had all kind of tournaments with board games you wouldn't even expect. I think they even had a Candyland tournament.
You know what I would love to try is 4-person chess.
Yeah, that would.
I never did that.
But that's where they got the Risk or Monopoly 4-way idea from, I'm sure.
But the 4-way chess, never did that. It seems super interesting, like really weird.
I always wanted to play the 3D chess like on Star Trek.
3D, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool. But we're gonna talk about violence in board games. My sister cracked our Connect 4. Remember
Okay.
Connect 4? Over my head so many freaking times because
Well, I feel better now for treating my siblings the way I treat them.
man, she would just beat the crap out of me. We also picked this one up. Here, just a second. We haven't opened it yet, but My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah.
It's
Cool.
a board game.
Wow.
Awesome.
There's nothing better than to play a good board game on a rainy day sometimes.
What's a modern board game cost these days?
Well, this one here was on sale because I'm cheap. This was on sale at Barnes and Nobles for $10 or $12.
Oh, that's not bad.
cheap.
Yeah.
Most of the ones I look at are $50 or so. I think that's
Yeah.
what Risk costs these days.
But they have what the hell is it called? Maybe Spooky Dudes can help me with this one. They're based on the John Carpenter The Thing, which looked kind of fun. But yeah, a lot of the newer board games are more,
Yeah.
got to put a lot of thinking into it.
I always wanted
Yeah.
that Marvel and DC strategy games they had back in the 80s. They had
The role-playing games?
The role playing game, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they had
They were
those too.
Villains and Vigilantes. I knew some guys that played that. That was one of the earliest role-playing superhero games.
Y'all remember the old VHS games they had?
Oh yeah, I got I still got my Star Wars VHS game where you play as Luke Skywalker. Darth Vader's in there.
I still
Yeah.
have a Captain Power video cassette with a little Captain Power plane for you to shoot at the TV with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the thing one is Outpost 31 or something like that.
Oh, cool. I've never heard of it.
$80.
But you play as like the characters from like McCready and Childs and all the characters that are in the movie, the Kurt Russell and Wilford Brimley, and then somebody plays as takes
thing.
over the bodies, and you don't really know. It's crazy. It takes like 10 hours to play the game.
Oh.
But yeah, no, so yeah, we picked that up. That's kind of cool. Anybody else got anything they want to show it all?
I'm just organizing the stuff I showed you guys just now.
I'm good.
Yep. I think I showed everything.
I think I showed everything. Well, I could show you. Well, I got the dog.
I mean, I got more comics if you want me to show them. It's just I don't know how late you want to go. So
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Move off
Yeah.
my lap, so I can't really get to what I was going to show you.
The doggy's comfy.
Yeah, she's happy where she's at.
I got confused with my comics, but I'm pretty sure I got like 2 boxes sitting here I haven't showed anywhere. So I got Megaton Man number 7.
Oh,
Nice.
yes. Is that kitchen sink press?
Yep.
Awesome.
Conan 6 from Dark Horse.
Oh,
then.
what's it look like?
7
I mean, what's the comic look like?
What does what look like?
number 8.
Comic.
I have to put it on it. I'll finish it.
I'll be back.
9,
Inch high private eye.
10.
Oh yeah, that's I've heard that's pretty good. That Dark Horse Conan.
Yeah, I was wondering. I haven't really read any of the Dark Horse
I have-
stuff. It looks okay. I mean, the art isn't as good as the early Marvel stuff, but it's
Oh,
similar. You know.
I tell you, Rob, I was on Whatnot yesterday or the day before. Guy was putting up $5 bundles of 5 Savage Swords of Conan. I got all 12 he had for $1.
That's great, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Too. For
Yeah,
some
Dark Horse
reason,
Presents 98.
Conan 6 months ago was like everyone wanted it, and now it's kind of cooled off a little bit, which is cool, you know.
Yeah.
Did you guys notice that?
Yeah, if you're a collector, especially.
Yeah, a little bit, but most of it is.
Because of
I don't
Titan.
know, the main guy that was buying Conan from me, he just kind of stopped buying. I haven't seen him for a while, so.
Oh, okay. I just remember. I remember that like 6 months, a year ago. Maybe it was because of Titan comics and the popularity, and people just like buying it again. You know.
I mean, I sold so many of them that somebody some of them may have pretty much filled up their runs.
Yeah.
That would be a good board game. Conan the Barbarian.
Dude, that Megaton Man is awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
a
fun.
strategy, a role playing game of Conan the Barbarian universe.
I don't know why this was in here. They must have been bundles because I wouldn't have gotten this one by itself. So
Hyborian Ages, I think, was the Conan role playing game.
Oh, cool!
It's kind of like
this stuff.
It's kind of like the haul I just got, Rob. Some of this I wouldn't have gotten, but it was so cheap that I was just like, okay, yeah.
right, yeah. So here's a couple of Life with Archies. I was telling you that some of those have like adventure type stories instead of just the high school stuff.
Yeah.
So this one's actually a pretty cool cover. And then this one, he's chasing a monkey that stole a necklace or something.
What about Superman?
Superman.
Actually, quite a few Life with Archies in here. Whenever the one of the newer places I've been getting these from, sometimes they have a lot of Archies to the point where I stop buying them and I just go after like the Life with Archie ones and stuff that I like better. That one's actually looking pretty cool. Look at the hillbillies there in the swamp. Marvel's Greatest. And Red Sonja number 5 from Dynamite. Another Life with Archie. This one's got him in a tornado or something.
Nice.
Cool. It's always fun to see like the Archie and Harvey covers where they're not what you expect, you know.
You're right.
Betty and Me 23.
One further right.
This one's early. Everything's Archie.
One behind the wall.
Everything's Archie number 3. And up in the corner it says Scooby Doo. Everything's brand new, but they spelled Scooby Skooby. I guess they didn't want to get in trouble, maybe. I don't know.
Wow.
I always thought it'd be cool if like Archie and Jughead got some really bad mushrooms.
Yeah.
Start pouring like sugar down people's gas tanks and stuff like that.
Shoot spraying from the steps over there too.
Yeah, got a double here today. And it's
So yeah, quite a few Archie ones in this one. But hey, it's a Valentine's Day episode, so there we go.
That's right.
some
And
people.
there's our answer to the gas shortage problem. Had to fight for that one because there was a swimsuit cover. Whenever there's a swimsuit cover that comes up, all the guys that didn't want all the Archies, all of a sudden they want that one, you know.
Little bidding war.
Yeah, well, they don't bid. It's just a claim sale, but you have to be first. You have to be quick. Avengers Annual number 16. Let's go. Vengeance of Vampirella number 0, I guess. Fantastic Four 230. That's cool.
It's cool you can get those.
Oh, this is the box that had they had a big run of Lost in Space, and I got most of them, but somebody beat me to some of them.
I got some UFO comics from Jim today.
6. And they were doing the back cover, you know, without the logo and stuff, so that's cool.
Yeah, I almost topped the claim for some of those, but it's like I already got so much. I better not.
Number 7.
You did
I
good.
love Lost in Space. I love that show.
I
9.
can't believe he had those Aquaman for like $3.
Yeah. Yeah, he had some great stuff.
Oh.
Got to go knock on Bill Mummy's door and have him
I was
autograph
gonna
all
say, right?
11.
You know,
Yeah,
I
so-
I
Go ahead.
follow Bill Mummy on Facebook, and he's
Yeah.
actually a pretty cool dude. Like
Yeah.
he'll actually respond to stuff. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
well,
pretty-
he's
Oh,
in a
yeah.
lot of he's in some of the comic book groups that I'm in too,
it's
because
awesome.
he's got a huge comic collection. Yeah, he was buying all the stuff back then off the newsstands, you know,
Yeah,
with the money he was making
Oh shit.
being in Lost in Space, basically.
lucky kid.
Yeah, no kidding.
Come here, girl.
Guy Williams.
That's a cool cover. What is that one?
Lost in Space,
Oh,
number 5,
those are
Innovation.
some good ones. If you find the Lost in Space annual number 1, it's worth a couple of bucks. I know that.
I think
Yeah.
they're all worth a couple of bucks. Number 4.
Well, more than a couple of bucks, obviously.
This one, the alien or whatever he is tearing the woman's clothes off.
I love the painted covers of those books.
And some of these were written by Bill Murray.
Yeah, that's right.
Win and Stimpy, number 8.
Easy. I love you.
Stimpy.
Space.
And Batman, 491. With some
Joker.
green beard on the cover.
I love that.
Well, that's what was in that box.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna take off.
All right,
All
Kevin.
right, dude.
Bye, Kevin.
Okay, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
I'll talk to you
Yeah,
in a little
man.
bit. If you're still up.
Appreciate y'all having me on. I'm gonna head over to my sports cards buddy stream and open some baseball cards.
All right, man.
New
Awesome.
Top Baseball came out this week.
Thanks.
So, y'all have a great night, and don't
You too,
forget
Kevin.
Monday night at 9:00. Come see
That's
if you
right.
can answer these trivia questions.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great time. I wish I could get there earlier, but that's when they're having this sale that I've been getting on.
Oh yeah.
That's why I haven't been there.
Well, you know enough that you can catch up in the later rounds.
Well, not if you change the category on me.
Yeah, that's true. I've been thinking I got to keep a history of comics category because that's a good one for everybody to learn stuff that don't know stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep
I'd
that
like
one.
to get a history category. Sure.
Huh?
I'd like you to do a history category for sure.
Yeah. I might drop one of the others. I'll have Marvel, DC, or an indie, and then have movies or something, and then have comic history. I don't know. I got to start throwing some oddballs in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I ran across a cool trivia question the other day for Harvey Comics because I was looking up. I was doing a video for Spooky, Casper's cousin, and so I was looking up where his first appearance was, and so I talked about him a little bit. His original name was Clancy before they decided on Spooky, but
I'm glad they didn't go with Clancy.
as they said on the mock-up of the cover, if you open it up, it said Clancy underneath it. But the question because they were, I guess Wendy and him came out around the same time, and it was interesting because Spooky actually came out first. I would have thought Wendy would have been,
Wow.
one of the first ones, but
Yeah.
not so.
That's
And
cool.
then what else did it say? Something else too. In an interview, the one guy that Sid Jacobson, the guy that was editor at Harvey, they were talking to him, and he said he got yelled at for creating new characters because at the time Paramount owned the characters, right? And they were just making comic books.
Yeah.
So when they bought all the rights to the characters from Paramount, they had to pay extra to get the characters that they actually created back.
Oh wow.
Wow.
It wasn't like the whole Marvel thing where they owned Bug, but not the other Micronauts.
Right.
It was Paramount owned all of them, and when they bought them out, they had to buy the characters that they actually created. And apparently, the Harveys were really pissed off about that.
Yeah. Right.
He's like, they were like, "Stop creating characters."
Yeah. No doubt.
Heck yeah.
No new
Yeah,
characters.
stop being imaginative. You're screwing us over.
Right. All right. Well, good night, y'all.
All right. Yeah.
Kevin,
See you
see you
later.
later,
Hey,
man.
Kevin, thank you.
Yeah.
Here, I got one more thing. I showed Rob these. Rob and Mike, Easy Comic Reader, a few weeks ago. But there's another game that we play from WizKids called Hero Clicks. And it's basically a tabletop game. And you got little maps, and you got these little spaces and stuff like that you
Cool.
know. Okay, but here's the thing that's freaking awesome. The detail of these characters are amazing. So here you got the Hulk, and you got the clicks here, and basically you move, and then there's different numbers on here where your strength and your ability and your health and everything's at. So every time you get hit, you have to click it down until you're KO'd.
Yeah,
I wanted to show you guys a couple of these. So here's the Hulk.
those are good poses.
Oh, dude, these are amazing. I used to play Warhammer 40K tabletop, and you had to actually construct and paint your own characters and stuff like that.
Wow.
So these were nice because you could just open the box and start playing. You know, you didn't have to
Yeah, you'd have to
assemble
do all
anything.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, so there's the Hulk. We got the I just grabbed these. Look at that detail. The Persuader.
The Persuader.
The Persuader. Yeah. Got the axe.
Wow, that's a pretty obscure character for them to use.
Yeah, dude. They get so well. Here, I'll show you a couple more here. Well, here's Captain America.
Turn it up inside.
But I mean,
That's
look at that. I mean,
that's a
these are
beauty.
really, really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you got, and I like how they represent the flyers. Like here's Iron Man. One of the
Right.
Iron Man. But yeah, and then a couple more here. Universo.
Wow,
Yeah, and most of
I
like
think that's
the,
even more obscure than the Persuader because that's
I
a
know.
Legion villain too.
well, yeah, these are all from because they come out with the certain sets they come out with. And when I started collecting years ago, it was a Legion of Superheroes set.
Okay.
So I have a lot of that. And this is cool. They had a Super Friends set. Giganta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the
At first,
thing
at
is-
first I was going to say, why is it so big? And then I realized who it was.
So you see, they do the character. Okay, so like the Spectre, who is it? Matt, you talk to me. He's got a Spectre behind him. Is it
The Phantom
Legion?
Stranger?
Comics?
The Phantom
Legion-
Stranger?
Yeah,
Hold
I
on,
can't
you guys. I'll
remember.
be right back.
Okay, but he's got a Spectre that's about that tall, right? But the one that we had fun with was they had Galactus came out, and Galactus is 3 feet high, about 2.5, 3 feet high. So imagine this, and he's just massive. And we had a game where it was, I think it was 500 characters against Galactus. And yeah, it's games like this are so much fun because it's just like, it's insane. Yes, they do have a library. They do have a Tigra. They got a Ghost Rider. They got Deathlock. They got a whole bunch of the, and they do Bronze Age, Golden Age, all the different costumes. And I mean, it's just,
Right. And they do other genres too. They have like Scooby-Doo and
Scooby-Doo.
and all that kind of stuff too.
In fact, they even have just a second.
So can you play those types of characters with the other characters? Is it all one big game?
All one big game. Here, let me. I hope I'm not boring anybody. It's pretty exciting
No,
stuff.
I like knowing about it. I want to get into it. Wow, you.
That's what
Unfortunately,
I felt when he showed us
also
last
have-
time. It's like I don't want to watch.
I don't want to watch it because I might get into it. You know what I mean?
But another cool thing is they have. Here's some Mordor Orc. They got Lord of the Rings.
Cool.
Just wait. God, I got so much of this crap.
I mean, so they just have everybody.
Oh
And
yeah.
if they don't have them yet, they will.
Yep. Just a second. I had a Gandalf in here somewhere, but they have horror clicks, so you can play as Hellraiser, you can play as Pinhead and all the Cenobites. God, they got everything. Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. Can't find those though. I got so many of these damn things. Oh, we
I
got
need to
some
get
red.
a bunch of them just so I can make cartoons. And they'd animate great.
Oh yeah, man. But there's Red Hulk. And look at this one. Who is this? This is. Oh, here's Captain Marvel. And I like how they got that where it kind of shoots out.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of she's shooting out whatever kind of.
Yeah, they definitely
weirdness.
put a lot of, in the 60s, 70s, when we grew up, they would have just been like Green Army men.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
let's
we
make
used
this
to-
one blue. Let's make this one yellow. Let's make this one,
Do you remember the Army men? The top of the cannon with the mountain, the side of the mountain. Did you ever have that?
No.
And it had the cannons on top. And you had the German soldiers, and then you had the U.S. and the British, and yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, library, they got it. They got everybody, man. And here's the thing: is the Warhammer 40K tabletop, you can use a 3D printer on them. So a lot of people, which a figure of the Warhammer 40K is going to cost you about $30 to $40 a piece. And there's some people that have thousands of these things on a table. And a lot of them do the 3D printer. You can make them for $3 a piece. I mean, that's awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, we could have our own hero clicks.
Yeah.
Just
Just like you can order
electronics
your own
click
Funko
on.
Pop, right?
Yeah. We could have a team. Yeah, that stuff's cool. But yeah, no, that,
I want to play the Star Wars board game.
The Disney Studios theme park here in Florida, they were doing during Star Wars weekends, you could do action figure of yourself.
oh yeah.
But like as a stormtrooper or something. It was a custom made thing that really looked like you. It wasn't, a plastic, you put plastic pieces together type thing.
Yeah.
But they wanted like $150 a piece for it. And it's like, it was ridiculous.
Oh my God.
But the technology for it was insane. They had like you go in and they had all these cameras set up so they would like scan your face from all these different angles and everything. And it was nuts. But
yeah, there's another YouTuber, Darth Tuba, and he does a lot of the unboxing of Star Wars, old Star Wars vintage.
Oh, guys, I gotta go.
All right, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll too. Thanks for
All right,
having me
guys.
on, Joe. Yeah, my wife just showed up. So
Okay.
see you, Aaron.
see you
Thanks
later.
a lot, Aaron. Thanks, Matt.
Talk to you soon.
Yep. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Later, dude. Everything okay?
Well, we got a. No, I'm still here. It's just the dog. We got the dog over here, and I got a cat. So they don't like each other. So we had
No.
this plywood that was like put in the way, right? Because my room don't have a door, so we put the board in between like the walls. You know what I mean? Anyway, long story why I don't have a door, but anyway, so we had her on the bed trying to keep her away, but the bed's right next to where the barricade's at. The dog saw the cat come into the kitchen and jumped over the barricade, into the ground, about wiped out. She's already had her leg broke once. So,
damn animals.
Mom ran over with a car. Broke her hip. Yeah, and she walks with a limp already. So
that's not.
It was an accident though. It was the neighbor's dog, which kind of took up for us now. But like, it was like hiding for something. I think it'd been jumped by another dog. So it's like under the Jeep, and Mom didn't know she was there. And she heard a whelp, and was just lucky that but Mom felt bad about it. But now they're best friends. So
yeah.
Well, it happens. You know what? I ran over a dog. It's a bad feeling, man.
Yeah, it is.
I've
done that. Not good. Well, all right. Well, probably call it for the night.
And I got a giveaway coming up. Just remember, we got all. These books.
Yep.
You don't have to show it, highlight, but we got all these books to be given away in one giveaway. When I get to 300, I don't know what I'm at right now. I was at 296 last I checked. Please subscribe if you're not, and then we'll give this away tomorrow, or no, Sunday at 6 p.m.
Sweet.
I am at 700 subscribers.
Woo! What do you got? What do you got?
So this is getting given away on tomorrow's show. Batman Punisher, signed by Denny O'Neil and Barry Kitson.
Wow.
Nice.
Certificate of authenticity. And so giving that away tomorrow on the show, 12:45 Eastern time. You guys know the drill probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 700 seems to be holding. I actually hit it last night and I was like, yeah, it's not gonna stay, but it's still there. So I'm hoping if it's still there tomorrow, I'll go ahead and give it away. But you know how YouTube is. Without it jumping up a few, you don't know if it's going to stay or not. So,
yeah. All right.
Yeah, $2 claim sale tomorrow. So.
And, but anyway, I think we're going to start doing this every Friday at 8. We'll just have everybody kind of get together and do what we're doing tonight. And so anyone in the chat there, but we're going to take off. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to us. Do your thing, whatever. And we'll see everybody next Friday at 8. Thank you.
Friday. See you guys.
Later.